Party on, dancing in September, party on. Hey, welcome to Stirling September. Be honest, if I'd have caught the sun a bit more in summer, you'd have thought that was Earth, Wind and Fire then, wouldn't you? You would. Anyway, we've got an edit. Look, today, Mr. Bond, now this really is. Look at how luxuriant that is. That is the Saponificio Varicino shaving brush now, guys. That's my number 2 brush of all time. My number first got sentimental reasons, sent to me by Bradley. I absolutely love that brush. This one runs at a close second, but in terms of knot, this is by far the best knot I have ever experienced in any brush in all my life. It is a true luxurious piece of art. It really is. So we're going to Blofeld, and thanks to Bradley and his wonderful wife Neen, gave me that tip: soak that brush for 10 minutes there, because it's a badger, it makes a difference. And I've found, just take a bit of water out there, I have found that advice, just that one piece of advice alone, has changed my entire experience of badger brushes. So you've got a badger brush, water, hottest tap water. You don't have to be boiling, hottest tap water. Just put it in there for a whole 10 minutes before you start your shave. It makes a difference. I'm going to go and make some coffee. I may get a little clip. I've already started brewing it. I maybe get a little clip and put it before this one, so you'll have already seen it. So you'll know already whether or not I did, didn't you? I'm just going to get the coffee ready, and then we'll see you back in here for a shave. So there it is, kids, brewing away there. What have we got? I come up here, we've got Pete's. We're doing a Pete's. I'm not a fan of dark roast at all. Look at that. I'm not a fan of dark roast. Should we put some of that in? Should we put some of that in? I think we'll try that one today. But yeah, I see you back in the den. Let's go and get that brush into soak. And just like that, we're back. Hey, welcome in, come on. Another Saturday, another shave. And as you've seen by the thumbnail, and that's not the thumbnail, that's just where the stuff is. We've got a good one lined up for you today. Okay, you've seen the brush, haven't you? Look at the razor that we're using, very kindly gifted to me by a subscriber in Scotland, in Australia. Come on, get it right, John. Thank you very much. I think it was called James. I'm ashamed to say I've forgotten your name, and I'm so sorry. I think he was called James. But to the subscriber in Australia that very kindly sent me this fine fine DE5 razor. I've got the fine Marvel in there. He sent me this beautiful fine DE5. I have to stop myself from saying fine Marvel DE5. But there you go. There's the various pieces. Now, do you remember the German supermarket shave? Do you remember those wonderful razor blades? Avio, I think they were called. I was super impressed by them. I'm going to use them again. So they were from a German supermarket, and the blades, they are called Avio. That's what they were marketed as. I don't know what blades they were, but they were very sharp. They were very smooth. And according to my daughter, they were very cost efficient. That's her way of saying, Dad, I never spent anything on you. No money, kidding. There you go. They look like that. There's no branding on them. So we'll stick them on here. And I think they're going to give us a nice shave. Let's get that screwed down there. No, that's screwed on better than it's screwed up. So I'm wondering if I've not quite had it sitting right before. There you go. Check that out. Woof. Look at that. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? It's got a little engraving on the bottom. That's the fine DE5. We'll put that in there next to the brush. You've seen that really is a beautiful brush. I'm looking forward to using that. And if Stirling Soap had a meeting and said, you've seen John Shaves 101, haven't you, Mandy? I have, Rob. What an absolute legend of a guy. And if you don't mind me saying so, he's drop dead gorgeous. And Rod says, no, I agree. Handsome devil. We need to name a soap after him. Now, that's how the conversation would go, but I don't necessarily think the soap was named after me. But if they were to do that, look at this. Hey, you've seen the thumbnail, haven't you? Ramblin man. You've got the soap, we've got the balm, and we've got the splash. There you go, Ramblin Man. So what do I get? I've had this for a couple of years. The scent profile still sitting at about a 5. It's not diminished at all, which you'd expect from a soap of the quality of the stuff that you get from Stirling. There you go. Straight away, what hits me is musk. But like a really good, like the kind of musk best, you know, when you buy really, really expensive high-end colognes, and they've got that musk to the, you get all the scents, but right at the very end, right at the one that lingers, is like a musk, isn't it? That's what that smells like, with a hint of citrus in it. For me, that's what I get. Looking forward to using that. I wish I had Stirling coffee, but I can't. I'll tell you what, guys, the best coffee actually I've ever tasted was Stirling Ethiopian light roast coffee. It's phenomenal. I mean, it really, really is. Oh, but all the Stirling coffees are good, but the Ethiopian light roast for me is the way to go. This is Pete's. Did you see what snackerage I had? Little snack, what's that, John? That's a custard donut. We have a supermarket in. I know it doesn't look like that shade of yellow in the camera. It looks like fluorescent yellow. It's not. It's just a lovely plain custard yellow. We have a supermarket over here called Morrison's, and they will fill them like that with custard, with jam, with toffee sauce, with apple, and sometimes fresh cream. Cheers to you all. Happy Saturday. Let's get a wriggle on and get this shave done, because I've got way too little to do and way too much time in which to do it. Okay. Here we go. Right. Now, you know, it's just my own journey. Thanks to Bradley for the tip. But I prefer, now I wish you could see that water that this has come out of. It's still got like a brownish tinge to it. So this badger's not quite there yet. I'm preferring mine on the slightly on the wetter side. So see that now? That's probably good. A little drip there. Just give it like that, just to make sure. Well, nothing coming out. There you go. There's nothing coming out now. Come on, let's. Oh, straighten. Now, what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and create a paste on the tips and lather on the face. I need to develop as a skill the ability to lather properly on the face with a badger brush. It's a skill I haven't developed yet. So we'll do that on there, the hot brush, look. And as you can see, it's not lathering up, it's generating a lovely thick paste on there. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that. I can hear you all now going, but honestly, I've got faith in my skill set, even if you haven't. How are you all doing? Are you actually all ready, huh? Don't ask us how we're doing, John. Get on with the shave. Right, okay. Okay. So the face is a bit wet. Now what we'll do is, let's get the whole face. There's no funk with this brush. All you are getting is the scent of the soap. One of these days I'm going to do a Kevy shaves, and I'm going to come in here and just spend about 10 minutes making an absolutely phenomenal lather. I haven't got the confidence yet that you'll carry on watching if I do that now. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So that's where we'll start off. Look at this, right? Now, even though that brush is wet, we'll dip those tips in the sink, get it a bit wetter. And now let's see, look at this. Do you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is like trillions of little angels with little hands just gently rubbing the soap on. I'm going to have to do some research into what knot they use for this. But it's so soft, so luxuriant. It really does just feel like you're brushing fluff onto your neck. Okay, we'll leave that there. Here we go, let's get ready. And you need to tell me what your shave was, and you need to tell me what you think of the stuff I've used in today's shave. And there was something else I wanted to ask you. See, that razor's coming up trumps again. I know Heiko and there was another gentleman, I can't remember your name, I'm sorry. Said they were going to go and get some of this shaving stuff. Please let me know if you've tried these blades. But they are, if I lived in Germany and I was a wet shaver, I'd probably use these blades all the time. And once again, I'll show you in a minute, but once again it feels very, very smooth, but yet very, very sharp, and it just seems like, well, it's German engineering. If you're going to get good engineering, it's going to be in England first, isn't it? Then Germany. Vorsprung durch Technik, as they say. The point I was saying is, the blade just seems also to be at the optimal width, so that if you put it in a mild razor like this, you are getting an extremely efficient shave, but still it feels very, very mild. And it's making a fantastic combination with this razor. Let me do a lean. I don't know if you could see where I was at before. I should have done a pre-lean, shouldn't I? A pre-lean, a mid-lean and a post-lean, but look at that, guys. That's doing okay, isn't it? And here we go, here's the test now. Here's the test now with the brush. Cheers. Do you know, you're all going to be sat there looking at the TV and think, how did you not know this? But that dark roast coffee, do you know what I found helps if you don't put as much in? Anyway, here we come on. I'm just trying to use see, is this going to come better? Look, is this going to come better? We'll wet the tips. No, I don't want to do that, you see, and press it right in. That was the one thing I didn't see. Look, this is the problem that I'm having with the badges, and I think I'm trying to improve my skill set, but also I think there's another way around it. Visit the put, and in future, going forward, which I don't want to do. I like face lathering, but I may be inclined, especially with a knot like this, you want to feel that on your face, don't you? I may be inclined to start ball lathering. Or I may just carry on with it like this, because let's be honest, after the first pass, you are literally just putting it on for the slipperiness, aren't you? So let me know what your shaves of the day are. As always, let me know what you think of this shave of the day, if you're so inclined. And just tell me about anything else, you know. Some people may not have a shave of the day. Don't think this shaving channel and its comments is exclusively for shavers. It's primarily for shavers, but everybody and anybody is welcome here. And feel free to join in via the comment section. Yeah, that's it really. Are you looking forward to September? I'm enjoying it already. it was like a switch went off. It really was. We got to the 1st of September, boom, dark and cold. I went to bed that first night and I slept so deep because it was so cool in our bedroom that I missed the alarm. That's not happened to me in years. But hey ho, it is what it is, isn't it? Come on, let's wet the face. And here we go. I'll do lather mittens in a bit and you will see. Yeah, but I think, yeah, this is okay, isn't it? Lather whips them. That'll do. That brush really does. It really does feel fantastic. It does. Okay, against the grain. Do you know what, guys? It's doing really, really well. I am mega impressed with those blades. I really am. And I think I'm so impressed with them because I tried the equivalent in the UK and it was like shaving with a rusty chisel. It really, really was. It was horrific. Eye-wateringly bad, and I had to abort the mission. Yeah, so what do you know? You know what they say around here? What do you know out and out? So I want you all to go to that charlatan Lee Hazley and tell him off. Yorkshire tea. Oh my word. Look at this, look. See that and that? That's used at error, guys. When stuff like that happens, it's always you. Don't talk and shave. Before I started the YouTube wet shaving channel, I never cut myself shaving. You just can't talk. Well, I can't anyway. Talk, shave, and have your mind focused on something else. You really do need to give all your attention to the shave, which is great, but on YouTube, if you record it like this, it doesn't carry over very well. Oh. But they're more like little weepers. Oh. Here we go. Are we ready? All lather mittens. Look at that. Look at that. Right, yeah. Maybe I had the brush a little too wet. What do you reckon? I look forward to you. But that's a really good shave. We've just got the usual suspects. Yeah, I think on this occasion, with that brush being such an absolute star, I think on this occasion I may have had the brush a little too wet. But hey, come on. We're going to do the Lancashire lean after having my Lancashire tea this morning in my Lancashire cup, my Lancashire apartment, flat, house, whatever you want to call it. Not Yorkshire. Look. Hey, we've not even balmed up, have we? We did okay, didn't we? We did okay. We'll put some of this on. Rambling man. Let's see what we get out of this. I'll see in a minute. Wow. Oh, that smells. What am I getting out of that now? I might be getting a hint of vanilla out of that, and maybe. Well, I bought this in Pasteurs, just in case you didn't know. I have actually been to Pasteurs. There you go, all up. Yeah, get it the right way up. Oh, I'm on weekend mode already, guys. I've been looking forward to this day since last Monday morning at about 7 AM. There you go. And that's all. Come on, rub it right in. Look. Don't mind the blood, I'm having a shower later and it's all clean. Oh. That smells absolutely fantastic too. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be a little spot. The weather's changing, but we did okay, didn't we? Cheers, everybody. We did okay. Oh, good coffee, good company, good shave. What more can one ask for apart from world peace? I feel like Miss Congeniality. Okay, look after yourselves, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Remember, try and show Rod and Mandy some love if you can. Get your Stirling products out. And I will see you on Wednesday for another Stirling September. If you can think, look at this, if you can think of anything that you'd like to see, let me know, and if I've got it, I'll use it. Bye.